Welcome to Tuesday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. We got a good one in store for you. Here's Morgan. Pass to Smilagic. And not too often we see a matchup like this one. Both of these teams are elite when it comes to cleaning the glass, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., and that's why I expect this to get physical around the rim, which will put the endurance of these teams' rebounders to the test.
Here's Maladon. From outside the arc. Smilagic grabs the board. And Edwards, here we go. Pass to Morgan. Outside Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Drops in the 3.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
We played just over a minute here in the first. Here's Tavares. And he buries his first look.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Buries it from 3.
If you're not right up there on him, oh, he's going to make you pay.
Pass to Maladon. 4-3. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Edwards. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game. To the wing on the left. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. So it's the home team now. It's a 3-point game. A quick shot there. It's off target. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. It's Edwards on the wing. And there's the screen. Pass to Smilagic. And the 3 off target. Here's Maladon. His scoring ability is impressive, averaging 20 a game.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
Now here's Edwards. Inside. Here's Smilagic. Got a hand on it. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. There's a screen. Pass to Maladon. 6 on the shot clock. Smilagic grabs the board.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game. Getting out to a nice lead, great flow and great execution.
The shake. And he dunks it down.
He flashes to the rim and is met with no resistance.
Knocked loose. Out to the wing. There's the triple. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
I guess that defense thought they could live with that, and he punished them for thinking so. Now
here's Edwards. And he he takes that one up and powers it through.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Pass to Hezonja. The three. Out left to the wing. Here's Deck. And he hits it to tie the game.
Most of the time, if you give him that much room, oh, yeah, that's going to be the result.
Now Edwards. 6 points for him. Here's Smilagic. Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist. Smilagic got 6.
Proving once again, he is one of the best shooters in the league.
That shot is good by Campazzo.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
Driving inside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And so he makes both from the line. Here's Campazzo. Pass to Hezonja. Fires from deep. Not going to go that time. Here's Vildoza. Stolen. He's got a clear path. Here's Campazzo. Here's Lyles. And a miss there on the triple.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
A minute and a half left in the first quarter of the game. And the shot goes in. He has 7.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
Here's Vildoza. No points so far. Yep, that one goes.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Here's... Oh, big finish!
Wow. Okay, I see you.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Yeah, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Here's Maledon. There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter here. From deep three-point land. The shot by Hezonja, no good.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Pass to Alston. From behind the arc. Len pulls it in.
Man, just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Hezonja. Soft touch off the glass. Hezonja's got 11.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Here's Vildoza. He takes it in. And a nice finish on the layup. Vildoza's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
And the ball travels out of bounds. Turnover.
Okay, time to take a breath, fellas. Plays like that should not happen.
And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. They lead by 1. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
Here's Maledon. Takes the 3. Connects from downtown. He's got 6.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Edwards. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. There's a screen by Lin. Down low. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Takes it inside. Picked his pocket. To the inside. It's stolen. Here's Maladon. He's got 6. That one's good. Makes him 3 for 7.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Robbed. Fast break. Here we go. Pass to Morgan. Now here's Edwards. To stop the run. And he takes it up and lays it in. Edwards has got 8.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Here's Maladon. There's the 3. Nope, that doesn't drop. He's now 3 for 8 in the contest.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Smilagic. 6 to shoot. Puts one up from 19. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Maladon for 3. Sinks it from distance. 11 points in the game.
He got a 3 to fall in the first, and now his second in this quarter. Not a trend the defense wants to see.
Here's Edwards. He gets it in there. Edwards got 4 points now in the quarter.
Always a good possession when you can get that kind of look.
To the paint. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. That one falls.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And he can't jam it through. Pass to Maladon. For 3. Can't get it to go. 5 for 11 in the game now. Driving in. Blocked. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You got to focus on the details.
Here's Campazzo. Well, Grant, when you watch an NBA game today, do you wish you played in this era?
Oh, no doubt. It's a lot more open, and there's a greater emphasis on skill and player health. Oh, and by the way, those checks aren't too bad either.
Smilagic, no good. Out to the right wing. Pass to Azonia. Fires for 3. Edwards pulls it in.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys. Well, that was clearly a foul.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he hits both. Here's Campazzo. And there's the drive. Here's Tavares. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole. He took it right to the rack, and look, there's no one that can stop him.
Hazonia gets the bucket.
No, he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Pass to Vildoza. Here he goes. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5. Here's Campazzo. Here's Hazonia. Jacks up a 3. Book it again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense.
When he has enough space, he's more than comfortable letting it fly from outside.
Knocked away. It's stolen by Campazzo. To the right side. This one for 3. The shot by Hazonia, no good. Here's Vildoza. And Hazonia pulls it down.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim. Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Nice move. Jams it in off a great move.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Into the lane. Niang inside. Pass to Vildoza. Clock at 6. Here's Alston. The rebound by Tavares.
Great anticipation defensively. They were keyed in on him and ready to pounce.
Hazonia gets the bucket.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Here's Alston. No points yet. To the wing, right side. Pass to Vildoza. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. Here's Hazonia. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Hazonia's got 12 points now in the quarter. So we conclude the first half. They lead by 13. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Here's Maledon. Procida. Banked it in off the glass. And here's Edwards. The teardrop. And that's 2 points on the layup. Edwards has got 12 points.
Showing off with the floater game. Not a shot you can swat.
Pass to Maledon. And there's a pick from the high post. Shot is off. He's 5 for 12.
Well, it's a make or miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
Outside Edwards. Six to shoot. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And he drops the first. He's perfect from the line this time. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Here's Maledon. 13 points in the game. And it's Tavares missing. Outside Edwards. Pass to Smilagic. Over to the left wing. Outside Edwards. 20 feet out. Smilagic, no good.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
Maladon attacking. Here's Okiki. Sends it home from three-point land.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Pass to Morgan. Here's Smilagic. It's Edwards on the wing. And here's the fast break. Maladon for three. Drains the triple. Maladon's got 16 points.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Edwards with it. 12 points for him. Deck with a rebound. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. So are dynasties a thing of the past? Well, Commissioner Adam Silver said, I'm fine with dynasties and I'm fine with new teams emerging every year. What the fans want to see is great competition. As long as teams are emerging through great management, let the results happen however they play out. Brian, back to you.
Now you just want a fair fight. All right, Allie, thank you. 5 to shoot. Can they get it? And the layup good by Edwards. He's got 14.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Rochita off the mark there with a three. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Pass to Tavares. Here's Maladon. He's got 19. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Maladon's got 21. Now here's Edwards.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way. Here's Edwards. He's got 14. There's the drive. Yep, count it. Edwards got 16 points now.
He's really carrying the load, but no man can do it all by himself.
Maladon for three. Over to the wing. Beyond the arc. Pass to Azonia. Let's go with a three. Here's Lyles. Goes up again. And it's good for two.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He's still got a good outcome.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Here's Azonia. 23 points in the game. To the middle. Cuts off the pass. There's a screen by Lynn. The baseline J. That one a little long. Here's Vildoza. He's got 10. His first shot coming late. That one no good.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
Lynn can't hit. Down low. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
.133 left in the third. The three. Nails it from beyond the arc. Vildoza's got 13. Boy, Grant, it's obvious who's been in control of this game.
You know, you really have to appreciate their relentlessness.
There's a screen by Lynn. Back to Maladon. Takes a three. No luck on that one. 56 seconds left in the third. Niang laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Niang's got his second basket of the night.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense.
And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
Man, good whistle there.
First one falls for him. Both shots good from the strike.
Well, when you send him to the line, you know what the outcome is likely to be.
Here's Vildoza. 13 points in the game. The three is up. Shot clock at 5. And Azonia pulls it down. And here's the fast break.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Here's Vildoza. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. It's not going to go for him. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
And he hits the first of 3. And he's good on the second. And he nails the third. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Up 19. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh?
Did you see that? That was one of the best moves I've ever seen.
Picture-perfect execution. He was focused and refused to be denied. Niang outside. They swipe it. Here's Azonia. Fades and shoots. That's short off the rim. And that one is hammered home.
And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, he caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim. Here's Maladon. Pass to Lyles. From downtown.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Here's Vildoza. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
In transition, here they come.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And the visitors call time here.
They're rushing things offensively, and their impatience has led to carelessness.
check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over that break I was able to catch the message that the visiting team coach was giving to his team. He did his best to light a fire under them, saying we have to fight. Now is the moment. We have to come out of this deficit swinging. Guys?
As always, Allie, we thank you.
After a tremendous first quarter, 3 trays, he's put in another.
Vildoza, no good. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, BA, they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
Pass to Campazzo. 3-pointer. Knocks it down from distance.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Here's Vildoza, and Campazzo pulls it down. Pass to Azonia. Puts up a 3. That shot, no good. Here's Vildoza. That one goes. Count it. Vildoza's got 9 points here in the second half.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
It's picked off. Now Niang. Pass to Alston.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
And here's Edwards. Inside. And it's Okiki with a rebound. Launches a 3. The shot by Hezonja, no good. Well, a lot of eyes focused on NBA officiating, but where their eyes are focused is also a topic.
Yeah, the league's able to track officials' position on the court and even tell where they're looking. And you cross-check that with the results and train them where to be and where to keep watching.
And it's in there.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
There's a screen by Okiki. Hezonja gets the bucket. Hezonja's got 7 points here in the quarter.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Here's Edwards. Pass to Smilagic. Here's Morgan. 3-pointer. And Hezonja pulls it down. Launches it. And Campazzo missing.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And here's Edwards outside. And that's off the mark. He's 7 for 10 from the field.
And he got a couple to fall from long distance in the first half, but still looking for that number 3.
Here's Hezonja. The 3-pointer off the mark. Edwards with it. And they call an illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Here's Kramer. Lyles a screen. Lets it go from deep. Now here's Edwards. Lays it in easily.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Sweet move. And it's good on the lay-in.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Here's Vildoza. Oh, it drops in.
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
First free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. He got it. They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
1:49 left in the game. Oh, he can't get the layup. And they're on the run. Yes, sir! That one goes.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
Knocks down the trifecta.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Now here's Edwards. All right, Grant, as someone who played for and managed the U.S. men's national team, give us your all-time starting five.
And, you know, I think I'll go with two of the program's all-time leading scorers, Kevin Durant and Carmelo Anthony. And finally, you have to have Kobe Bryant because of just how he reset the culture in 2008.
.44 seconds left to play in the fourth. For three, it's stolen away. Here's Lyles. Off on the layup. Banks it home. Big shot. Boy, we're seeing inspired play out of them.
And that's certainly reflected in the score.
So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
And that'll do it, folks.